What will you do to make sure the team can be transferred to Agile in next 2 weeks? Read the last line. Your team is moving from predictive. Now team is moving from predictive to Agile. Okay, that is the critical thing to look into. That the team is moving from predictive to Agile. Your team has never done any project. They are not convinced. Even you have shown them the previous organization has worked something into it. So what we'll do? Nothing. It's never. We don't want to escalate anything. This is a very critical thing. Keep doing? No. We will make a minimum viable project. See the right out. At what stage is there? Now, reading one of the benefit of reading the last line is that when you read the last line, you can immediately understand the context of the question, right? So you are a project manager working in a large pharmaceutical company. You have been working with the same team. Now, what has happened? One team member got sick, and you have to replace it. Guys, in Tuckman ladder, forming, storming, norming, performing, adjourning. Even if you are at performing stage, if a team member goes, we go back to the forming stage. Forming is the right answer. Which document will reflect this? You are managing a large project when COVID hit. As a result, your complete project got stopped. This happens and to many project. My project got stopped. You are back to business. You want to document that this may happen in future in your project. In your project, guys. In your project. In your project. You need to understand this thing. Something has happened in your project. If that can happen in future project, we go to the lesson learned register. If that can happen in your project, the lines was twisted, happen in future in your project, in the same project. That was the meaning of that. Just a twisting language. The right answer is risk register. Right answer is risk register here. What can you do to improve? What can you do to improve communication for the team? You are managing the project where team are distributed all over the world and you are having communication. This is a very important thing. Put them collocated even for one time. Which document can guide you for this? You are the project manager working in a construction company. Now Eid is coming. You want to make a plan for holidays. Okay, you want to make a plan for holidays and you want to do it in that way. So which document will help you? Which document will help you to work into that? Resource calendar is the right answer for this context. Which document will you check to make sure it make client's requirement? As an IT project manager, you are having some difficulties. For the last 4 sprint, client has rejected your deliverables. They are rejecting it. You want to make sure client accept the deliverable. We want to make something according to client requirement. C would be the right answer. Acceptance criteria would be there. Right answer. No. Definition, my first brother, ready is you want to check it into that way. Done is it is completed. You are way out of the line now. As a scrum master, what will you do? You are working in a state of art project means kind of a new project, something has not been done before. During fourth day, client asks you that he want to add the new requirement. Okay, so client want to add something, team is not agreeing to this. Sprint backlog was agreed and they don't want to change. Now this goes against the principle of scrum. We need to go back to what was the basis of the agile, and this goes back against that. You will communicate it cannot be done. No, you will accept the client requirement. Can be. Now here I am solving the question using elimination technique. What the elimination technique really is, You go through every single option one by one, one by one. You eliminate this thing, look into that. That may be the answer. Now that is critical. You go to other options to make sure you also review them. You facilitate meeting with them, can be. Okay. These two are eliminated. Now we are left with two answers. One thing we should know that in Agile, product owner is the only one who adds the requirement. So if we go there, C would be your right answer. What will you say to them? You are managing an Agile project, have worked previously in predictive project. They are expecting daily reports, but they are not getting. One of the stakeholder has called like, why we are not getting report? Now this is a very important thing. Project is done for the stakeholders, but we also need to follow the Agile mindset. Agile says use information radiator for that. Okay. But again, using elimination technique, I go to every option. Tell him Agile, we don't share progress. That's a lie. I'm gonna eliminate it. Apologize, maybe, but that's not how we do in Agile. Refer to information radiator, maybe. Communication plan, not in this question. We have task board, Kanban board, burn up, burn down chart for this purpose. So B would be the right answer. Okay, so a very important thing when we look into that question, these questions will never fire it. 99% will never fire it. Okay, you are managing the project with current SPI is zero point 0.9 and CPI is 1, which is good, not bad, near to very good. Like cost, we are doing very good. As schedule, almost good. Tell him the project is in a good condition. Can be, but again, elimination technique demands I go forward. Okay. Raise a change request to crash the project. Can be. Okay. Have a team meeting to discuss. That is the right answer. You have just completed the project. At the end of the project, you want to check it is successful or not. What document we will look into that? Which document will tell you? It's a very straight thing. All options are right. All four options are right. Now you have to pick the best answer. Benefit management plan. Projects are normally started for the benefits it was done. So A is the right answer here. Just hired as a project manager. Project charter has been approved. What will be your first step? Now this is a sequence. First the charter get approved. Okay. We review the charter. This is the right answer. Then assumption log is made. Then stakeholders identified. So in this case, charter will be the right answer.